Welcome everyone
God
to the
damn.
Yeah, exactly, everything show. I am your host, Matrix
Holy
Lord
shit.
212, and I am fucking livid. And I am with Ben. What's up, Ben?
CBS, you done fucked up.
God.
What's up, Mike D?
It's not Star Trek.
What's up, Scott?
Tell us how you really feel.
What's up, Vaughn?
What's up?
All right, so Vaughn got a little scared when she came in. You want to tell what happened?
Yeah, I was just coming in, nothing unusual until he just started going on a rant. I didn't.
Yeah, I was fucking massively angry, Fury Matrix Floyd style. I feel like fucking biting somebody. And I said, if I was a fucking vampire, I'd fucking populate the whole fucking states with vampires. I'd bite everybody right now.
Oh, God.
Because right now I'm fucking angry, and I'm going to tell you why I'm angry.
Hey,
all right? This is going to be spoilers, okay? I am going to spoil the shit out of Star Trek Discovery, so I don't want to ruin your experience. So if you want to watch Star Trek Discovery and you don't want to hear me pissed off, then please do not watch this video. But if you want to know how fucking angry I am right now, then tune in and you will get spoiled. All right? Here we go. Spoilers. 3, 2, 1. Okay. First off, I thought it was going to be bad. All right? We all thought it was going to be bad. I didn't think it was going to be this fucking bad. Okay? I didn't think that this was going to fucking get me so angry that I'd be like ripping off my shirt like Hulk Hogan angry. Okay? This is fucking ridiculous. One, let's start off. First of all, the fucking score. I'm going to start off with that, right? It's nice that they had a little nod to Star Trek, but the stuff that was in the score is like stuff that we've heard of, Penny Dreadful, different things, trying to make it like it's original. It's not original, okay? It's not original, okay? Also, the fucking big eye of the woman eye or whatever, it's like Twilight Zone or fucking Outer Limits or the feminist fucking agenda, whatever, okay? I gotta tell you, I'm watching this beginning, and yes, the special effects looks cool in the beginning, but this whole fucking thing was, I am feminine, hear me roar. Klingons are like the equivalent of, like they're trying to make that Klingons are like Trump, but they're African American or whatever the hell they are.
Oh, shit.
She is raised by Sarek for some unknown reason. She is Spock's sister. Okay? Her name is Michael. And she's been with this captain for 7 years. Sort of the equivalent of Riker being with Picard for 7 seasons, 7 years. Okay? So if you are a first officer to your captain for 7 years, that means that you are fucking friendly. You guys are like family. There is no fucking, yes, all right, it's chain of command and everything, but you are close. I mean close. You are close like the team should be close, like the Next Generation, where everybody could just make a signal without even talking and know what the fuck is up, okay? This crew is so fucking horrible that they are just fucking not family. They are just there to do a job. They are not fucking attached in any which way. They tried to make a bond between the captain and the first officer. Not getting.
Well,
okay?
they're gonna get wiped out. That's why they're not spending really much time, and they got a bunch of scrubs in those seats. They're really
right. Well, and again, I'm gonna let right talk. I just have to get it off my chest, like I have to throw up. You have to get the shit in the toilet. That's exactly what I have to do. If this fucking, first of all, there's this fucking thing that's causing interference, okay, with the, they don't know if it's a threat or whatever. They're trying to save the planet below. They got the water to come out of the desert so all these eggs can breed and so they don't get interference with the race where they think, Prime Directive, all that shit. They haven't seen the Klingons in like 100 years, like directly, but the Klingons killed her parents, and it's like a thing, is she hating Klingons or not hating Klingons? Whatever. I guess she's the human, like she goes against the Vulcan teachings, but yet she's like, the human aspect. So she's not really like this is logical to the end. But anyway, she decides, that she's going to go and encounter this thing, see what it is. There's a Klingon in this fucking thing. she fucking kills a Klingon because he attacks her. Right away, there's going to be a fucking war. The Klingons have fucking coffins outside of their fucking ship. They're like looking like fucking vampires. They look retarded. It looks like, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of fucking Class with the fucking shadow guy and the shadow people. It's fucking horrible. This fucking first officer thinks that the ship is going to be in jeopardy. He thinks, from talking to Sarek, that the right thing to do is attack first. So she fucking disrespects the captain and the bridge. When that don't fucking work, she goes to the quarters and she fucking Vulcan neck pinches her fucking captain, tries to do a mutiny of the ship, and the captain comes out ready to shoot her first officer. Because, like, what the fuck are you doing? But it doesn't matter anyway, because every Klingon showed up now. But this whole fucking episode sucks. When it started, you have a science officer that she's trying to make it like, you're a retarded man, let me fucking do your job for you. Okay, so we got that shit going on now. So what they're teaching us in this political SJW environment is, if you don't conform to rules, you break the fucking rules. If you have a superior, you don't follow chain of command, fuck it, you do your own thing. This is not Star Trek. This is not fucking the ideology of fucking Roddenberry. This is not the whole fucking culture that's been up with Star Trek. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Well, wait a minute. I mean, Kirk, in fairness, did break the rules.
But his crew didn't fucking break the rules to him.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm fucking talking about. Like, you know, it was a thing where he would have to trust his crew, where he have to, you know what I'm saying? This is just, they had to do the lens flare, which I'm like, oh, fuck you.
Wait a minute, I'm a little confused. So you're saying you didn't like the show, right?
I fucking hate it.
God,
I fucking hate it. I purely hate it.
Admit it, you're a racist and a sexist.
I hate it where if I was cold, I would probably buy, like, paper, write Star Trek Discovery on it, and burn it. Like, that's how I use it for toilet paper if I had any pamphlets on it.
So you're not going to sign up for CBS All Access?
No, I will not sign up for CBS All Access.
God! What a hate.
You know what I discovered? I discovered that Star Trek Discovery sucks. That's what I discovered. Okay, that's what I discovered, and hopefully you will too. And the way it fucking ends on a show, you fucking try to lure everybody in to watch this show, and you fucking end it like that, where of course you have to fucking get the second episode because you fucking leave it in the middle. How do you ever have a fucking cliffhanger on a fucking pilot? When did they ever fucking do that? Never.
Well, the funny thing with that is, when they went to commercial, I thought when they went to commercial, I thought they were coming back with another segment, and then they came back and said what to look forward to on.
Yeah, it's over, thanks.
And I was like, wait a minute, is it done? Like,
yeah, that's what I was just saying. I'm like, what is this? She's like, it's an hour, it's over. I'm like, it's over? Like, you have a cliffhanger on a pilot, episode one that you're supposed to get us into the show. So your fucking greedy, money-making motherfuckers are purposely doing a cliffhanger on a pilot.
Well,
because the second episode you want to charge people for.
You know they were going to do that.
Right.
I didn't think it was going to be that fucking money-making.
I honestly thought that what was going to happen is we were going to see like a space battle. There was going to be a big spectacle. They were going to wipe the crew out in the first episode.
That's what I thought.
And then the main character was going to go on to Discovery. And it's like, okay, I get that. But, I mean, they ended this like you were waiting and you're like, wow, that's it? That was all? Like,
right, so the whole show is false advertisement because she's not on the ship Discovery. The ship Discovery is never even shown. The captain's never even shown.
Yeah.
So it's false advertisement.
Yeah, Jason Isaac, his character, they kept showing him in the commercials, and you're like, okay,
never appeared.
They didn't show him at all in the episode at all.
Never appeared anything. It's false advertisement.
And they fucked up where they had a hologram of an admiral that showed up as someone that was conferring with the captain, Michelle Yeoh, and they missed an opportunity to have Archer as the hologram, like the person that was talking to her.
Right.
They had some some D-grade character actor guy show up there, but that would have been great because you would have seen that Archer would have been bumped up to being an admiral at that point. But they No, they're not going to throw Enterprise a bone with that because this takes place after Enterprise. That would have been great for continuity, at least for old fans.
Oh yeah. So this is definitely an embarrassment and a disgrace.
And there's nothing about the crew that stands out whatsoever.
Nothing. This guy sucks as Sergeant Officer. Totally sucks. The other guys are just like there. They're like the guys in the red suits that died. There's nobody.
They reminded me of people from like old Navy commercials. That they were just like some, like just regular sort of.
It reminds me of like A Living Color, where they got stuff out of Salvation Army to dress up like an alien and try to do a skit, but trying to be serious. And that this was just crap.
Yeah, the science officer looked like a big walking turd.
So you trying to tell me that the Orville has a developed cast?
Unfucking-believably fantastic Orville.
God.
Well, yeah. Jason Isaacs, the actor, said people are going to watch it regardless, Joe. They're gonna watch it and love it,
They're gonna pay how much for the access to watch this?
Yeah, how much is that to sign up?
You're gonna $10 a month.
Oh,
come on! It's worth that.
Pay that much for Netflix to get all the other Star Trek shows.
Exactly.
Yeah, they suck. Totally.
I watched on BBC America late last night. They had reruns of like the original series, and I watched the episode from the first season, Shore Leave, Galileo 7, and Squire of Gothos, and like all three of those are like completely worlds better than the shit that they premiered tonight.
Wait, are they showing the original Star Trek now on BBC?
Well, they were doing a thing. I think it's like 3 days of Trek where they were doing the original series, Next Generation, and Voyager.
Oh, and wow!
Leaving out Deep Space Nine, which was the best written of any of the shows, by the way.
I have to agree with that one, to be honest.
Oh, and by the way, Vaughn, I was talking to Joe earlier on the phone a couple of hours ago. I came across an article where they were ranking the captains, including Chris Pine. Guess where Cisco, who's a personal favorite of mine, came up in that grouping?
Oh, probably. Was he high on the ranking?
No.
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 No, I'll tell you from what they consider worst to best. It went Archer, Cisco, Pine, Janeway, Kirk, then Picard is number one.
Picard's number one, yeah. Kirk's number two, yeah.
So Cisco was behind Pine. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's insane.
He shouldn't be. Here's the thing: they should do it by the captains, not two Kirks. You know what I'm saying? Like Pine should not be in that equation whatsoever. It should be just the Starfleet captains from the TV series, not Christopher Pine. That's not.
But I mean, like Cisco of all the captains,
Cisco would be 3.
Well, I mean, I love Kirk. Obviously, he was the original. But I mean, Picard. They did a good job of fleshing Picard's character out. But I mean, Cisco had such depth to him. Even from the pilot episode of DS9, Cisco had a serious problem with Picard, and it was great seeing the fact that they were you love Picard's character, but there was this other character, another captain that you're like, I can relate to his animosity towards Picard because of what happened with his wife dying.
Oh yeah, Locutus fucking wiped out his fucking.
And I mean, Cisco was like fucking badass, and he had so much layers to that character.
Yeah.
So
he should have been number 3. I mean, my thing would have been Kirk Picard then, because I'm just Kirk all the way. But Kirk Picard, then Cisco, and then Janeway, and then Archer. But,
and I liked Archer too, but I mean, in that pecking order.
Well, I didn't like that they tried to make Archer replace Kirk and get all his victories and stuff before he even. That's what I didn't like. This was the first example of them going against Star Trek continuity, like with the Enterprise. So now this is another version where Discovery just throws out all the fucking rules, and this is so definitely not Star Trek. I gotta tell you right now, this is trying to teach people that you follow your beliefs and you do not follow any rules and this is like a world of chaos. You don't do shit like that. You're always taught there's a chain of command. Okay? And again, if you're the first officer and the captain says no, you don't go against the captain. Especially if you're with him for 7 years. You don't see Riker fucking knocking Picard over the fucking head and then saying, let's go fight the Borg. It doesn't fucking happen. Well, so that means that this writer's terrible, this writer.
It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that because in the episode I saw last night, Galileo 7, from the original series, 1, Kirk does not want to leave Spock, Scotty, McCoy, and the landing party on that planet that they crashed on in the shuttle, but they have to deliver medical supplies to some other planet who is like, they're like literally dying to get these medical supplies. So they have a certain timeline where they have like something like 2 to 3 days to find the landing party and get them back on the ship in order to meet the deadline to get to the planet for the medical supplies. But it comes down to like The Wire, where Kirk has to actually acknowledge there is a chain of command with the there was like a I'm trying to think of the exact rank that the guy had over Kirk that was on the ship at the time, but the guy was giving Kirk shit the whole episode, and Kirk finally had to acknowledge, you know, these are my best friends, Spock, McCoy, Scotty, but you know, there's a chain of command. You know, I have to, when it comes down to it, I'm going to do everything I can to rescue my friends, but you know, there's a greater good that has to be accomplished here, and I have to follow the chain of command whether I like it or not.
It's one thing that, you know, Kirk would disobey Starfleet, because we've seen that all the time. But for a first officer who's never been a captain, to think that she's going to actually be a captain and defy the orders, when she was going to get promoted anyway. You know, I know she's not looking for the promotion. She's saying that she was trying to save the crew because she thought, oh, attack the Klingons first. It wouldn't have mattered, because here's the thing. If she would have carried that out, and if she would have attacked the Klingon exactly when she wanted to, those ships were coming seconds later, they would have blew her out of the fucking water. Blew her out of the water. She would have killed everybody.
I will admit that the two female leads are great.
Yeah, Michelle Yeoh.
It's the way they've constructed what the show's about. Because like those two actresses did a great job. I mean,
I do.
Great and Green was great. Both of those actors.
But the writing is shit. This is stupid. The Klingons are not vampires, and they don't fucking have. First of all, you're talking about a race that has honor, right? It's honorable to bury your dead. You don't fucking put your dead on a ship like fucking balls on a Christmas tree. That's stupid. They don't do that. The Klingons don't do that. That's a disrespect for all the honor and everything that they've done for defending the fleet. You're putting their dead bodies in coffins outside the ship. Well, that is fucking stupid.
Why do these Klingons look so different too? I mean,
exactly. Because they don't want to pay to have the. I guess they don't want to pay to have the fucking Klingon likeness.
Well, but maybe they can't because of copyright.
No, they didn't even pay for it.
God. So with this copyright thing, like Mike D brought up, what exactly are they trying to do with Discovery? Are they trying to make it predated to the original Star Trek, or
this is in other words, they create the war with the Klingons before Kirk starts.
This takes place between Enterprise and Star Trek: The Original Series.
Okay.
But they also said that they're saying that it's the Prime Universe, but the Prime Universe, all the rules are out the window, and there's a reason why all the rules are out the window, and that nothing makes sense, and that nothing is according to the timeline. There's a reason for it, and if you stick with them for a couple of years, they'll explain it, which is bullshit.
Well, who's gonna put money into sticking with them for a couple of years? Ain't nobody gonna buy access for that long.
So you're explaining bad writing on a bullshit thing that if you stay a couple of years, you'll find out that you don't find out anything. So it's just bullshit anyway. False advertisement. They're not on the Discovery ship at all. They're fucking never even get to see the Discovery crew. It's called Star Trek Discovery. It's false advertisement. It's false advertisement. It's false advertisement. It's not. And the ship is in a Japanese name, so they're trying to be politically correct too. They're like, oh, why don't we have ships that are named after Chinese or Japanese things? Like, that's fucking stupid.
It was the Shinzu.
Or whatever.
Shih Tzu.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, they were in a Shih Tzu.
I think the problem is
They're in the shit zoo.
I think the problem is that they don't lost sight of what the original series was all about and what the older series tried to accomplish as far as Star Trek. And I think that's where they fell in at. I mean,
I don't know what they fell in, but all I know is this fucking guy that wrote this shit, he must have been one of those lunatic fucking people that wrote something that's completely different. He must have watched Star Trek in a different way, because this is not anything that we've ever seen. This is some bullshit going on here.
Well, I noticed Roddenberry's son is the executive producer of this.
I don't know what the fuck that's about either. That
God.
sucks. It sucks.
Come on.
This is not Star Trek.
Somebody should know the history of Star Trek.
Daniel was right. This isn't Star Trek.
It is.
Scott, why are you on mute, man? What's up with that?
He's frozen. I think it's
I think he has technical difficulties.
He's dropping in and out.
The Klingons got him.
The Klingons look like Bortus, but they're black.
Oh.
Wait, so Bortus is like a mock-off of Klingons, right?
Yeah.
And other races, and they're mocking the mock, right?
Oh my goodness.
They're parodying the parody?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is why Orville gonna be so much superior.
Yeah. Just watch the Orville, please.
Yeah,
You know what? Don't even, here's the thing. I'm not here trying to take away the views of Discovery and beat it, but you know what? It sucks. So watch the Orville.
God damn.
I mean, seriously, you can watch it if you want, but if you like to throw money in the street, and if you like doing that all the time and just throw money away, get Discovery. Absolutely.
See, that ain't enough to buy access, though. They should have something else other than Discovery to lure people to buy access.
Free shows that if people miss it and they don't DVR it, they want to charge for it.
Well, don't they have like 10 NCIS spinoff shows? Like, who the fuck is watching that shit?
For free. That's on regular TV.
Or the fucking my pet peeve, and I mean, like, my apologies if anyone watches this show, but it seems to be like the dumbest fucking writing and corny laughs. The fucking Big Bang Theory and Young.
Oh yeah, I can't deal with that one.
Who is watching that?
I tried 3 episodes of Big Bang and could not. But you know what? Big Bang, Mom, was 2.5 Men, and some other is by the same creator.
I think I maybe watched half of episode of Big Bang Theory in my life, and that's it.
And I'm like, I love 2.5 Men, but Big Bang I could not get into.
And they're supposed to be depicting people who are fans of, like, quote unquote geek culture.
Yeah.
And no one I know watches that shit. That are fans of, like, Doctor Who and Star Trek and shit. They think it's like a. It seems like it's mundane sort of jokes.
It's like people pretending to like Doctor Who that don't really know anything about Doctor Who.
But it's corny jokes too. They played some clips from Young Sheldon, and I'm like, okay, I don't even watch this shit, but I'm like just gauging. Like, if I were like a new viewer that was going to be like drawn into watching this, I saw the trailer they had for it, and I'm like, this is so stupid. They were talking. It was something about. Young Sheldon wanted to watch Darkwing Duck, and he's sitting next to some
DuckTales. Oh no, he wanted. What did he?
DuckTales or something.
She wanted to watch DuckTales, right?
Yeah, and he's like, well, there's nothing you could intellectually glean from watching that, so why watch it? And there was like the canned laughter they had, where it's like,
jeez.
I'm going to educate the audience, okay?
Oh, my God.
If you want to have all access to CBS, you turn your TV on to CBS, and if you like anything you see, make sure you have a DVR, and you record it every week. You could do that, And then you will have every single thing on CBS All Access but Discovery. Okay? That's a tip, in case anybody... Seriously. Now, as far as Discovery goes, this is what you do. You don't watch it, okay? Because when CBS All Access goes in the toilet, then on season 2, it will be on Netflix. Because they don't want to lose money, and they already paid for season 2. So they're going to say, oh, you know, yeah, we kind of screwed up. Yeah, whatever. Here it is on Netflix. And then you can watch it on Netflix next year.
Yeah. That's how
that's what's
people
happen.
are watching it. Other countries,
that's what's going to happen.
It's on Netflix for them.
In the UK, you can watch it on Netflix. So what's going to happen is Netflix is going to step in and be like, well, we have to have it on season 1, on season 2, and you'll watch it on Netflix next year. There you go.
You know, truthfully, and I might be wrong, and then I know some viewers probably gonna disagree with me. I think the last great series they had on CBS was Person of Interest, because it was something unique about that show that, you know.
I like that show.
Yeah, it was well done. I mean, and then it just went downhill with all the comedy shows and stuff.
I didn't finish it all the way to the end, but I'm a huge fan of the series The Prisoner, and the remake that Jim Caviezel did in 2009. I didn't like that. It was not good. You can't recreate The Prisoner. I know, you know, it's one of those things where.
Odd Couple 2, they try to do that on me.
I mean, you know, more with the reboot, but you know, don't go with a reboot. You can't remake The Prisoner, and it's still more relevant today than it was back in the late '60s. It's a timeless show.
Mm-hmm.
And, I know you guys were talking about that on an Everything show like a week or so back, but the Caviezel reboot of that, it's got nothing. It's like comparing it to the original series of Star Trek or something. I mean, you can't do it.
And also, just in case you know, we have another Star Trek show that they're making right now. They should just call it, you know, I don't know. So it's just Khan, basically.
Khan.
It should be Khan. You should make it a comedy. You know.
You know, I remember Family Guy had that clip, and then they replaced when he said Khan with a goat. It's like blah.
He'll be sitting there thinking, I will destroy you on the moons of... And meanwhile, they'll blow him away by the time he finishes his speech. I will travel around the moon's nebula, dish his flame before I give him up. It's like, whatever, okay.
The flames of perdition.
Whatever, man.
The moons of...
Whatever, man. I'm just talking passionately because I'm angry about Discovery. So, correct.
But you know what? The sad thing is, there's going to be some people that's going to actually love this palette.
Yeah, everybody that breaks the rules and gets fired from their jobs and just don't fucking like to, you know, I don't know, whatever.
But that'll give them more time to go to, like, protests, to be, like, SJWs and shit.
I guess. I don't know, man.
So does this show?
God.
So this show gets the Picard facepalm or the Picard and Riker facepalm?
I don't. You know what? It doesn't get any facepalms. I mean, it doesn't give any attention whatsoever. Just don't even mention it ever again. Discovery. Don't even show memes. Don't do nothing. Just fucking erase it from your brain.
Lock it in the vault that the doctor was watching in the school.
Just fucking So like when you say all the Star Trek shows that ever appeared, you know, and they're like, you just forget that it fucking exists, period. That's it.
So, Star Trek Discovery is basically the Doctor Who 90s TV movie.
Oh,
no, it's not, because that was...
The TV movie was...
It's not, because that wasn't as bad as this. This was like... Oh, it's like, you know, let's just say you had a choice to, like, let's say, pick a time you could take a dump and watch Star Trek Discovery. You might just want to sit on the toilet and do that instead. Like, literally. Because this was garbage. That bad.
Good.
Schedule. Yeah, that's how bad it is. I mean, literally, I'm so fucking upset.
See, I was watching Assassin's Creed, the movie, and Bob's Burgers, so...
I watched The Mummy, and that shit was great. I can't fucking believe how good it was.
On that... I'm sorry.
Yeah.
On that note, I do firmly still believe that video games should not be turned into movies. because
To a point.
that's
I
to
know.
a point. But Assassin's Creed was not. No.
Right. I didn't see it yet, but I probably can just only imagine. Well, I don't agree with you, Captain. You know, blah, 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 in my quarters. Okay. Fucking neck pinch on the fucking floor, drops her head. She don't care if she fucking broke. Cracked her head on the fucking thing. All right, fire this. Are you crazy? Who the fuck does that? And the guy, they're looking like they should not listen to her. They should be like, where's the captain? That should be the first fucking thing. They should all go and see where the captain is. First fucking thing. All the idiots are like, okay, ready to fire.
Well, you know they're trying to be groundbreaking.
Yeah, that's groundbreaking, right? It's groundbreaking shit. Somebody that knows shit about Star Trek that think they do. Can't say God, can't say this, can't say that, can't do that, but we'll do lens flares. Throw a couple in there. Say, hi, J.J. Abrams, hi! Yeah. Yeah.
If you don't like it, you're a racist and a sexist, Joe.
Oh, yeah?
Just like
God. Well, I'm sure that...
I bet the 10 out of 10 cast will love this shit.
I don't think so.
They are going.
I don't think so. Listen, there's a limit, and then when shit is really shit, I don't even think that the 10 out of 10 cast will like it. I think they'll hate it.
I don't think that's the case. I bet they will.
You know what? We'll have to see. But I think they're gonna hate it.
You're not allowed to disagree. They're gonna love it.
Well, I doubt that. Unless they want interviews with people from fucking Star Trek Discovery. Then they'll love it. Yeah. Too bad none of them are gonna buy CBS All Access to watch the fucking episodes to review it anyway. So of course they're not gonna like it, because that would mean they would have to pay for it to review it, and they're not gonna do that. So that's why they're gonna hate it. Or maybe they'll just hate it because it sucks. Maybe.
Yeah, but that ain't enough for a y'all to buy anything on CBS Access.
There's nothing on this thing that would get me TV and be remotely interested in what happens next. Don't even fucking care. Tell you the truth. She left Walking Dead for this shit. Oh my god. She could have been on for fucking years. She could have been on that show for fucking years. She could have been like Rick's like fucking third in command and shit. And she fucking left that shit. Unreal.
She left because of the possibility that she's an upper rank in the Star Trek.
Yeah, upper rank to a shit fucking show.
They need to make Chris Hardwick the new captain. That would be great.
Yeah, they get blown up.
There is an after show called Talking Trek, but he doesn't host it.
Jesus.
Does he really?
Different Nerdist guy does.
No,
different Nerdist guy does.
No, I was going to say that wouldn't.
Oh, please.
That's called Monopoly there. Yeah.
God, it's like every show has a talk back, and then he has to host it.
Well, they need to have a talking Hardwick where you talk about. He's not there. Remember what he called his assholes? Fuck you! No, it's all right. No, honestly, I don't mean to be unprofessional. I don't mean to be cursing. I don't mean to do all this, and I do apologize to the audience. I know they don't like that, but I have to say it sucks. It's horrible. Discovery horrible. It's horrible. Don't watch it.
Basically, they took Star Trek like toilet paper, wiped their ass with it.
Yeah.
Oh man, so
it gives a new smell when to the levels of crap. Like you think you smelled bad, but then when you've seen this, that's a whole new animal that you've never smelled that stink before. I mean, that might make you hallucinate or something.
And then you drag a great talented actress like Michelle Yeoh into something that she was hopeful for, but it's just gonna stink, and she deserves better than that. She needs a vehicle that she can shine, not have to.
She'll probably be dead anyway on the show, and they just they just ruined the whole season.
The thing is, yeah, the thing is too, like it would be one thing if they made Michelle Yeoh the actual captain.
Yeah.
But they're throwing a bone to the SJWs by having like a Asian centric captain and then killing her off right away without giving her a female Asian centric character. They're gonna kill her, and then we're gonna have Jason Isaacs.
But she's the main character though. the Sasha, whatever.
Oh,
Strange.
that's
Yeah,
disappointing.
Thank you.
I mean, she's a good actress once again.
She is. I do agree that.
Yeah, but I just don't. They used her to lure people in, and then they're just gonna throw her away, which is.
They springboard her popularity from The Walking Dead, and now it's going to get canceled probably after season 2, and then it's just like, all right.
But I'm talking about Michelle Yeoh, because that would draw me in if it was worth something. Yeah, I'm a fan of her. Salsa, I give it to.
Well, you know, Borges' mate in Orville is the guy from Walking Dead. Also, did you know that?
Really?
Coleman.
Ah.
So it's Tyrese, right?
That's Tyrese.
Yeah, man. That's fucking Tyrese.
What?
That motherfucker's Tyrese.
God damn.
I was like, oh shit, he's fucking amazing. What? Fucking Tyrese.
He's really good, man.
Good. He is good.
Scott came back. Did you watch the show?
No, I haven't had a chance to because I got home too late. From the sounds of it, I could have missed it and still.
Scott, if I had money, I would pay you not to watch it.
I didn't watch it.
If I had money, I would.
Looked on the thing like how I can watch it. I pulled up the All Access thing, and I'm thinking, no, I'm not giving my information for just one show. No, my router and modem keeps wanting to decrease, so that's why I keep popping in and out.
Well, which is probably
the fandom for this for Star Trek Discovery.
I will watch other reactions to see what they think of the show.
I kept looking for Leslie Jones as the Klingon leader.
Video is that going to this Star Trek Discovery?
I think we need to not give this that much attention anymore because I never gave so much attention to shit in my life. So we're gonna end this cast. So my opinion, Star Trek Discovery is crap. It was garbage. Don't pay your money for access. It's an embarrassment. It's disrespect. And that's all I have to say about that. Not going to have it anymore. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye for now.
Oh, I love